to another episode of Get to Know the Growlers. I'm Ian Unsworth, one of your play-by-play broadcasters for this upcoming season. And today I'm joined by not one, but two Northwestern Wildcats, Anthony Calarco above me, Ethan O'Donnell below me. And guys, thanks so much for being with us. So our fast fact today for the Kalamazoo Growlers is actually who led the Michigan South Pod last year in batting average, at least for the Mac Daddies. It was Calarco, who hit 321, 44 total hits, and led the team with 3 home runs. And Ethan, you had a pretty decent last game yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a fun one.
What was it, 2 for 4? Is that the last
so. Yeah.
Northwoods League Player of the Week award, if I'm remembering that correctly?
It was a fun game. Yeah, big game, decent crowd, and it was nice to pull that one off.
So what was bubble baseball like as a whole?
Ooh, AC, you wanna start this?
It was strange. I think one of the coolest things about it was the ability to get to know not only the guys in your team, but the guys on the other teams. It was kind of funny, like every day, like getting to play and being like, what's up to the catcher, and just like getting to know them, getting to first base, saying what's good to Van Cleve and Carson, all those guys. It was really cool to get to know them. But yeah, I mean, it was as good of an experience as it could have been. They did a great job keeping us COVID safe and just all that. Ethan, want to continue?
Yeah, coming straight out of high school, I think the biggest thing was I experienced how, like, I guess grueling, you could say, the schedule is in summer ball. And with the bubble only playing 3 other teams, that kind of added on top of it. But I mean, like AC said, they did a great job of getting a season and taking part in that. It was awesome.
Yeah, so I know you guys were playing 5-inning tripleheaders. So I don't think that's what it's going to be like this year. We might have the old classic 72 games in 77 days, a couple long bus rides from, Kalamazoo to maybe Wisconsin, but I don't know. I guess it's a pick your poison type of deal. I feel like the 5-inning games feels like 9U travel ball all over again.
It was weird. It was really fast. So, right, I guess when you get in the groove hitting wise, I mean, you have 2-3 at bats a game. I think AC can agree with me on this. Towards the end, it started to feel like the breaks in between games were actually longer than the actual games. So it was interesting.
Yeah, it was definitely kind of strange. Like you play in like a lot of high leverage situations because, like, I mean, you're usually like able to settle into a game, but like, I mean, that 4th inning comes around, like that's basically like the 8th inning of like a college game. So like that's like high stakes, and just it was really cool to be able to compete like that. It was good training for us, and just be able to be ready for those high leverage situations when we get to college ball.
Did you find that hitting the pitchers got a little easier as the season went on?
Yeah,
I think it went both ways.
Both ways, really.
I think one of the coolest things was facing Adam Wheaton. I mean, we faced him probably 5 times maybe throughout the summer, and he was a great pitcher, and just, I mean, good stuff. 4 pitches, and like just battling with him, like, and just doing it over and over was cool. Like, kind of like situation I hadn't been in college before. But like getting like, and like he would find like places where he could pitch me, and I would like try to find his tendencies, and like that like little mind game was cool.
Yeah, it was definitely both ways, I think, because I mean, hitters were trying to read what pitchers' tendencies were, and pitchers were doing the exact same thing. So I guess it depended on the pitcher and the hitter.
All right. So after bubble ball, you guys are back in Evanston now. What has college baseball been like with the whole COVID situation? And Ethan, it's your first real year on campus. You're getting adjusted to a new life. How's Evanston treating you guys?
I mean, as a freshman, I have nothing to base it off of. So I guess this kind of feels normal for me. But I guess our ability just to be in the facilities and practicing, whereas I know other schools can't really do that. I've been having a blast with that. It's been a grind. Team's looking really good, so I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, it was certainly a strange fall. It's my third year on campus, and it was, I mean, not like any other fall, obviously. We weren't able to have as much fun off the field, which is kind of unfortunate. But, I mean, you have to make sacrifices sometimes, and like not being able to see friends and stuff like that. It's kind of something you have to do if you want to be able to get in here and be safe with everything and be socially aware. So I think that it was really important to kind of try and bond at practice as opposed to off the field because you don't have that same experience. But yeah, I mean, we've made the most out of it, and the team's looking really good. So we're hoping to have a really good season.
Good to hear. What does a normal day look like for you guys, not only as baseball players, but at one of the highest, well, most known academic institutions in America?
I can go first here. I think that it was super interesting. Well, do you want me to give a regular COVID day or a regular non-COVID day?
I guess. Well, Ethan can give me the COVID day because he knows nothing else. Give me
Yeah.
what say like
Okay.
last year. What would a normal day look like?
All right. Last year we also had 6 a.m. lifts. So if it was a day with like a 6 a.m. lift, we would wake up really early, get over to lift. Then we would go back to the dorm, take like literally like a 45-minute nap because you're so tired, and run over to practice. Then from there, I mean, not practice, we'd run over to class. Then we go to lunch, maybe a second class, and then we'd go to practice for about 2-3 hours, get home, eat, hang out with the friends, maybe knock out a little homework. But there were some days that were a lot busier than others, and it's fun and it goes really fast, but it's challenging at the same time. So you want to take the COVID one?
Yeah, so I think we definitely had the convenience of classes being online. We didn't have to go to class, so our typical day: wake up, get breakfast, take our classes in the morning, and then kind of have the whole afternoon free. So that would leave a good chunk of time to go get early work in and get to practice, and then we'd come back. And usually it's knocking out homework. And even if we had free time, there's nothing really else to do since we're in our bubble. So it's very, I guess it was baseball school. But yeah.
What are you guys filling up that free time with? Video games, like listening to music? What are the Northwestern baseball team's favorite hobbies?
Ooh.
I would say that we love to get back to the house, like make dinner, and then like me and the roommates will like either watch a football game, whatever's on that night, baseball, and then like if nothing's on, like we watch YouTube videos and just like have some fun with that, and it's just a great time hanging out with the guys. Oh.
Ethan,
Yeah,
what's the freshman thing to do?
Yeah, we do something similar to that. We'd get back and kind of our, I guess, bonding type thing would be we'd go grab some dinner and then we'd watch whatever's on, like AC said. Just go to someone's room and do that. So that's nice.
All right. Well, speaking of Northwestern, the episode's probably coming out way after this, but Northwestern football has a big one lined up this Saturday. Let's put it that way. Ohio State, Big Ten championship. As someone who's from Ann Arbor, I cannot stand Ohio State, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed over here. What are your guys' expectations for this Saturday? Score predictions, whatever. Give it to me.
Northwestern, I got us winning this Saturday. I think 11 a.m. game. Think we're going to catch Ohio State sleeping a little bit. I mean, that's the best coach team in the country. I think Coach Fitz is the best coach in the country, and they got some ballers on that team. I think that they're going to pull it off. I'm going to go with the 27-24 Cats win. A couple big Ramsey touchdowns, and I think that they're going to pull it off.
Bold to say the least.
I'm with AC. I think we're the underdogs, of course, but Fitz is the guy. I think very disciplined team. I don't know the exact score, but I'm going Cats by 3.
All right, you guys are much more confident Northwestern than I think anybody else is. But hey, you go there, I got to give it to you.
Yeah.
All right, a couple lightning round get to know you questions before we get out of here. All right, so you guys are the first actually non-pitchers that I've interviewed so far. So let's go this. Define the term PO and what it means to you.
A PO is someone who doesn't do a whole lot during practice. You'll look over and you'll see them doing some weird stuff from time to time, and you're like doubled over trying to breathe because you're like working hard, but then you look over and you see them, they're like throwing like tennis balls at each other and like running around. But I mean I love those guys, and I mean, being a pitcher, I have no idea what it'd be like, but credit to them, they do it pretty well.
Yeah, PO, big part of the team. Just I guess they're kind of their own creatures that have it. I don't know what they do, but it works. So yeah.
If you guys don't know, a PO stands for pitcher only, and
Okay.
baseball players have their own way to use that term. Let's put it that way. All right, let's just get some more icebreaker stuff out of the way. Who has the better music taste between you two? What's the team vibe? Who, like, when the aux comes on, what's playing?
Oh, E loves getting the aux. He loves going into his SoundCloud and dipping into
SoundCloud,
his cool mixes. But I'd say that me and E both love being on aux and just like some cool like remixes. I love big booty mixes, stuff like that gets you hype. But E, what have you been listening to lately?
I don't know. I'm kind of into everything. I think that's what I enjoyed about or what AC can do as well is whatever he puts on, I guess something new, haven't heard, enjoy it, sets the mood. So it's fun.
What was the last movie you watched?
Ooh.
I think the last movie I watched was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Very, very timely. Very timely.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm not a big movie watcher.
Really? Are you a show guy then? Netflix guy?
No, I guess really the only thing I watch is games or ESPN. Those are my go-to things.
A disciplined young man. We love to see it here. All right, last thing. How did both you guys come in contact with the Growlers?
I was through my coach, and I think AC helped me out since he got the gig. And I guess with their need for an outfielder, I think AC and our assistant coach helped me out with that.
Yeah, I just literally was sitting at home because I was signed to play in this California league, and then that got canceled literally the day after I signed. And then I was sitting at home expecting just to spend quarantine either at the beach, something like that. And my coach goes, "Hey, like, what do you think about going and playing for the Kalamazoo Mac Daddies?" And I was like, "Who?" And he's like, they're kind of an expansion team in the Northwoods, and it'd be a great opportunity for you to get a ton of at bats. And I was like, "Hell yeah, like, sign me up." And when I got there, I found out that guys would be leaving early, and I was like, "Oh, I got a bunch of guys at Northwestern that would love to come and play." So we were able to get E up there, Vince, my roommate Sean, and Ben, and we had a great time, and it was a good summer.
All right. Well, yeah, you actually did lead the team in at bats, AC. So certainly got your reps in, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. And remember, keep it locked on our socials at KZoo Growlers on Twitter and IG for all content. I'll have more interviews coming out. The Dozen, a weekly show on the IG, and some player takeovers as well. AC, I think, will be on this Friday. That's Friday, December 18th. Ethan will be on the IG as well. So once again, guys, thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next time.